hip airplanes. So this is a really good exercise for improving mobility and even stability in the hip. So essentially what we're going to be doing is a single leg hinge and then rotating our entire body on that hip joint. What we definitely don't want to see is rotation through the spine. That's just a compensation pattern taking place. So I do recommend making sure that you are able to stand and be able to balance on one leg. Then the next progression is being able to get in that hinge position. Again, making sure that we maintain that neutral spine. So just doing a little bit of a practice on a single leg hinge is advisable before attempting this exercise. So it is definitely a next progression from single leg hinges because you really do need that balance and that control. So if you don't have that, but you do feel that this exercise might be really good for you, you could also do this as a supported version. So you can use a pole or a bed or a table to hold onto. Foam rolling in this instance works just as well. So you're going to get into that hinge position on a single leg. Make sure that you can actually feel the glutes and the hamstrings fired up before moving through that exercise. So in that position, neutral spine, so head, shoulder, and hips are balanced. Make sure you've got your core braced. Make sure you are activating the glutes. And then you're going to attempt to rotate your body open on that hip joint and bringing the body back. So this really does need to be done slowly so that we're not compensating through arching or rotating through the lower back. And going back again. And again, 5 to 8 reps each side is going to be really good, making sure we are pushing through that hip on the leg that you're standing on. I'll show you from the other side just so that you can get a better visualization of the standing leg. So into that hinge position, and our driving force comes from the glutes, and we are pushing open, holding for a few seconds, and coming back again. Very specifically making sure that this part remains still. There's no rotation, no arching through there. Back should be switched off. And what you should feel is glutes and leg on fire. If you feel the quads too much, make sure that you just focus on your setup and that hinge pattern again, making sure that we are feeling glutes and hammies first. Watch where the knee goes. If you're in that position, it is going to be very much quad movement. We want more that posterior chain so that we can amplify the glute firing up, more the glute movement than quads.